Hey beauties, I'm Essence Janay, and I'm going to tell you all about my glowy skincare routine, whether you have imperfect or perfect skin. So when I wake up in the morning, I like to use a little bit of lukewarm water to just splash my face and just really start the process of waking myself up and cleansing my skin. Then I like to use my cleanser. I'm using the Milk Makeup Vegan Milk Cleanser. I take about this much of the product and I rub that in my hands and start to apply it to my skin. I like to use my fingertips just to apply this first before I go in with my Foreo, which I still use very faithfully. I also make sure that I'm dragging the product down my neck as well, because you do not want to forget your neck area. Then I use my Foreo. I just press the button and I just let it do its thing. I like to dry my face using paper towels because they're like a one and done thing instead of using like a rag or a washcloth, because I feel like that just collects more germs. And this, like I said, you just use once and you're finished. And I like to use patting motions to dry my face. Toner is always next for me, so I like to use this one from Paula's Choice. This is the 2% BHA liquid toner. And this is just what I've been loving, and it just suits my skin needs at the time, which is very much so acne prone. So a lot of new breakouts coming through, and this just helps keep things at bay. If I have any like current breakouts that are just underneath the skin and they're really deep underneath there, I like to just hold the cotton round on it, just kind of press the product into the skin a little bit more, especially in those areas. Next, I like to apply my serums, and I do layer about 2 different serums. So before I do that though, going in with hyaluronic acid, I like to kind of dampen my face, and without having to like wet it underneath water, I use a facial spray. So the one I'm currently using is from ROCHE, and this is just thermal spring water. It just has this amazing spritz on it, if you guys can see. It sprays out real nicely, so I just like to douse my face with this just to get it nice and damp for the actual serum. Then I take my hyaluronic acid, this is from the INKY list, and I apply that. As you guys can see, my skin is well hydrated with these products so far, and that's what I love about it. It just really brings moisture to your skin and just helps, you know, with the overall glow of it all. So I like to let this sit for a second or two. For eye cream, I'm currently using the Fenty Beauty Flash Nap, and I just like to take a little bit of this underneath my eyes and use my ring finger or my middle finger. Sometimes I do use my middle to apply it. So this next product or products are a bit of a concoction that I like to mix up myself. So I take my moisturizer, which currently I'm using the VANICREAM. I take about this much of the product. Then I take my SPF, which is from Shiseido. This is 50 plus SPF, and I just put a little bit of that in my hand. And then finally, I take some of my debronzing anti-pollution sunshine drops from Drunk Elephant, just to add a little extra bronze glow to the skin. And I do about a pump of that because a little bit definitely goes a long way. So I have a little mixture like that in my hand. I mix it up real good, and then I apply it to my skin. As you can see, our face is so glowy. I mean, some people may not need more, but as a final step, as far as application to the whole face outside of the lips, I like to apply a little bit of my rosehip oil from the INKY list. I've been enjoying doing this, especially if I'm going for like a really glowy makeup look. So I do about 1 drop in my hand, rub it, and then just press it into the skin. And then of course, things are never complete without a little bit of gloss. So I'm using my Laneige Lip Sleeping Mask that clearly I'm not sleeping with. And I'm using it as a lip gloss, so I just like to apply a little bit of this just to finish things off. Now we have a glossy lip, bronze skin, and a glowy face.